Hello and welcome to the 2024 Casual Boots Tournament with the following match: Smirk versus Ticknaldo. We're still waiting some bit of the crew, but I heard they are already started. We have Fishing Boo at the tracker, Sigma is at the technical department, and with me commentating today, Mahoney. Hello.
Yeah, hello, and thank you very much. As you already said, we are facing some technical issues, but they will be fixed very soon, I suppose. And meanwhile, we have to watch at the streamers or some other stuff. And nothing big happens, of course, because it's casual boots, and both runners are going their way through the escape sequence. No items. Oh, it's a hammer and a lamp we've seen already.
Definitely a good decision. I know that Ticknaldo is... yeah, it's casual. We have to do the sequence anyway. I always think casual boots is unopen.
No, it's not. By the way, it's the second game between these two runners today. The other one has been right before this one. Ticknaldo won it very close with 2 or 3 minutes difference. And he won because Smirk decided to gamble Aganim before doing full clearable Crystal Eastern and Sasha and stuff, and it turned out that the Darkwood axis has been on Agina, and yeah, that made Ticknaldo win the race. So you can do the math, subtract 5 minutes from 3 minutes lead. So that results in a win by Smirk if he hadn't done this gamble.
Pretty much now we are still in the sequence, in the escape. Now we're entering the back of escape. There's like a 5-second time difference. Ticknaldo a little bit ahead.
Yes, Ticknaldo is a quite execution-strong player. He frequently absolves the escape sequence with sub 5 minutes on a good day, and he refuses to do a map check. He refuses to collect the small magic containers, all to get a very good time at the end. And it seems like he does the same right now.
He's now at the 3 checks, and all with rupees. One of them a 300 pack and just 2 red rupees. So that's already quite a bit for the Zora money.
And Ticknaldo is about to finish the escape sequence with a time of 5 minutes and 1 second. Closely followed by Smirk, who finished the sequence with 5 minutes and 6 seconds, so no big difference this far. But he forgot that a map is in the Sank chest, which Ticknaldo took not. And both do their way to Bonk Rocks and Aganim after, Eggerledge after.
And we got our first map check. Seems to be all crystals.
So let's have a close look to the Lumberjack ledge. I didn't see anything.
That was just a pixel too less for me.
Yes. But maybe we get another chance because Smirk is not going right to the ledge. He's doing the woods before. And maybe later we see if something is on it.
And we can see on the tracker from Ticknaldo, he has checked the lumberjack off, so nothing special there. And Smirk decided to skip it to look for it.
By the way, welcome to our first audio restream this tournament. Oh, something happens. Okay, seems like stream is restarting.
Both of them now at the same time in Blind's hideout. And both of them at the same time in the well. A little piece of heart, the red removing, and 50 rupees, which indicate there would be the boots. But in this modus, we start with it, so it got replaced with it.
And look, it seems like we get a stream soon. Oh, we have a stream now. Very nice. Okay, now we can follow the video as well. Where did the runners find the gloves? Did you notice?
No, I have not, unfortunately.
Okay, had to be Kakariko, I
Could
suppose.
have been the forest.
Yes, Forest or Kakariko, it doesn't matter, both have them.
Still in the early phase of the game.
Blind hideout chat tells.
Thank you for the correction. So Kakariko, maybe we find something. I would like to see some more money. I always like it to get first.
And we got a quake in the back of tavern. We will see later if we need any medallion at all. We got 3 crystals in the light world, which means it's possible that as Meyer and Turtle Rock are not required to finish the seed. And a hookshot on the race game. Oh, that is nice. Especially in the combination with Lamp and Glass, which opened the mountain. And with the hookshot, the right side of the light mountain is open.
Yeah, a lot of possible now. Maybe someone goes there first before the south round.
Yeah, and as you said, Smirk does.
Ticknaldo got his hookshot now too. And he also save and quits.
Yes, of course, after the race game, but he also heads toward the mountain, which I don't know why the runner do that. It's nothing on South Shore they can't really get. So they have to farm a little money for Zora, of course. But okay, let's see what the mountain has for us today. Oh, and of course they can enter Hera because they got the hammer quite early. which is a crystal dungeon, and as we all know, always do crystal dungeons. And it seems like the runners follow this rule.
Yeah, possibly quite a lot of checks left. Oh, that's unfortunate for Ticknaldo. Rocks at its best.
Yeah, Rox does rock shenanigans. Maybe a little greedy. He had the opportunity to fill up his heart containers at the old man.
Yeah, so Smirk a little bit ahead now, currently in Paradox Cave. The little brother of the Hype Cave, in my mind, or my opinion. Ah, half magic. A nice early find.
Not too much hype today in Paradox Cave. But at least half magic, it's always nice to have.
The true Hype Cave has to deliver.
Can I take bets?
And Smirk straight to Hera.
Okay, next question. Will the runners play the basement if it's required for the last item?
There's the key.
Of course, with a hookshot, they can skip the basement with this little glitch Smirk is performing.
First try.
Oh, look at Ticknaldo's side. He is not going into Hera, but he was going through Spiral Cave and got his Moonpearl there. This means Darkwood access. And heads back towards Hera, okay. Is this play more efficient than doing Hera first? I don't think so.
Now we have to keep in mind, Smirk has to go on the right side next. For Ticknaldo, it's... yeah, okay, he went down and up again. In my opinion, Ticknaldo has more the flow. But now there's the lead with the first crystal.
At least it's a deviation from the common matter, I guess. But okay, it has done the trick. He got his item, which maybe can make him a better decision, give him a better decision about if he plays basement or not.
Yeah, he wants to go for the big chest.
Because Ticknaldo now already has Darkwood access, and with a ton of checks, which can lead him away from the basement maybe. And basement is 1 minute.
Depends on what's in the big chest.
Yes, of course, the big key is in the basement, right? So it's even more than 1 minute. Because Smirk has to climb again, one more time.
Yeah.
But Ticknaldo is a quite thorough player, so I can imagine he will still visit the basement and get the last item out. No. Okay. This puts Ticknaldo back in the lead a little. And I'm curious what is on the big chest in Hera. Because that is a possible last location for Ticknaldo.
Yes, and Ticknaldo is now on its way into his dark world. Only 10 arrows.
Yeah, that's not very good for Smirk. That was a time waste.
But he has to go on the right side, and he does it.
Yes, of course. No means to make Spy Cave, so...
Spiral. Yeah.
That's Spy Cave. That's one of the decisions one I have to make sometimes if they go Spiral or Spy Cave. But of course you need access to Spy Cave, and Smirk neither has his Moon Pearl nor his safety item. And so no decision is needed to make, and now Smirk got his Moon Pearl as well. So this play by Ticknaldo was on point.
And Smirk will go to the dark world too.
Yes, but on another route, he enters close to our actual hype cave. So, and our pendants are Thieves Town, Swamp, and Ice. Ice has been green, I suppose. Yeah, and let's look if we have an actual hype cave today.
Ice Rod by Ticknaldo. Master Sword.
No hype today.
Yeah, but now enough money for Zora.
Yes, that's right, but Zora is that far away due to a lacking mirror.
Only a piece of heart.
And Ticknaldo's Skyward dip has not been quite fertile this far.
He got the Ice Rod.
Was it on Ticknaldo's side?
Yes.
Oh!
In Skywoods.
Oh, never mind. Then it has been quite fertile because Turtle Rock is crystal, and Ice Rod is required to do it.
Unfortunately, Smirk got interrupted on his way to Catfish. And Ticknaldo continues in Thieves Town. Smirk will, seems to be, go back to the Dark World.
Yeah, that play wasn't the best for Smirk as well. Of course, if you join the Dark World by the southern portal, you want any kind of progression which helps you on the way in the Kakariko Dark World access, like a Fire Rod or Bow in Thieves Town by Ticknaldo at Ticknaldo. And now Smirk did not find Fire Rod there, and that means it was another short time waste.
There it is. Smirk got his Ice Rod as well.
Oh, and Ticknaldo took the mids out of the chess game.
Yeah, but pretty sure Smirk will get them now as well.
Yes, of course. And a book. Pretty generous seat.
Yeah, it's after 20 minutes. We got some stuff.
We did. Pot is clearable as a crystal. Eastern is clearable as a crystal. Ice is not a crystal. Okay, and Fire Rod is lacking. But if Ticknaldo now finds flippers, he can do Swamp as well. Which is a pendant as well, sorry. But let's say after 21 minutes we have a lot of stuff yet. And with the book, Desert is clearable as well. What is Smirk doing?
Dark Death Mountain.
Okay. Didn't notice he got his mids as well.
Yeah, both of them now at different routes. And a burner at Super Bunny.
Oh yes, right. Chat mentions it. Smirk did not dip into Thieves Town, where Ticknaldo found his bow. Of course, we know there are two bows in the game, but the second one can be anywhere.
Ticknaldo now entering pot. And Smirk found his Fire Rod.
Yeah. That's huge.
And of course, I wonder why he goes to the left. Okay.
He was about to enter Spy Cave. But the Lioness had another opinion. This could be another last location for Smirk. Oh, and the mirror in pot. Ticknaldo's play here on point. That means he can mirror in pot, which is a time save, and he can mirror towards Eastern after this. And slowly but steadily we can start counting go mode items, right?
Yeah, right. We still don't know the Turtle Rock Medallion.
Yes, medallions, flippers required, flute required. We know about the Fire Rod and the Maria required. Okay, 4 items left for go mode, but we are 25 minutes in.
It's casual boots. It has to be fast.
Yeah, most times it is, you're right. TR, by the way, is Bombos. Fishing boot tells us.
Both in dungeons now, both crystal dungeons. So crystal-wise, yeah, still at the same pace, I would say.
Yes, probably Smirk will take the lead for a moment. Okay, Powder here in port. Nice fetch quest. Moth goes down on Smirk's side with the big key. Not sure if one item is left in Skullwoods. We will see in a moment. Yeah,
Goes back in. But depends on what he finds now. Another key.
Well, Smirk decided after Kakariko. Never mind. He has not gotten the bow. Right. Never mind.
Yeah, but I think Thieves Town is a very close point on his agenda now. Also, I see, but he's going there.
Yeah, would be
Okay,
nice.
the pendant is a little bit not welcoming.
Yeah, but I don't really get why he didn't play at least the front of Thieves Town. Maybe he feels quite as the weaker runner. What he is not. He did a very strong game run, at least execution-wise. But okay, he lost game one. Maybe he will make the one or other gamble. And one of them is Thieves Town. The front takes about a minute and 10. Yeah, but you leave 0 to 3 items behind. Don't know if that is a good gamble.
And on the other side, Ticknaldo with Helma down. Now both back at 2 crystals.
Yes, but Ticknaldo will immediately mirror into the light world and clear Eastern Palace as well. Doing Sasha after that, which are 3 more items.
And Smirk, the first one on the south road.
You're right, we haven't seen it yet.
There's still mini Molodrome Cave.
Yes, the South Shore, of course, always has a high density. So I'm Samaria on the dam.
Oh,
Good call, right? But it doesn't help him too much now in this moment.
yeah, but a good decision to follow the dungeons.
Okay, a very divergent seat this far.
That's what you would like to see.
Yes, of course. That's one downside of casual boots, that the first 10 minutes almost always are quite... Oh, bombers on Ticknaldo's side here. Ticknaldo doesn't know it yet, but he will need it for entering Turtle Rock. The big question is, will Smirk enter the Eastern Dungeons before he will enter Thieves Town? And if he does, it's quite dire for Smirk.
When he does not find the bow.
Right. Of course, there's a second one. But even if he does, the early bow for Ticknaldo made this heat so smooth to him. At least if he plays the dam before he heads towards the mountain. Because that means he can combine the hookshot cave together with Turtle Rock then.
And both of them now almost simultaneously at boss rooms. And after 30 minutes, 3 crystals. So far every 10 minutes a crystal. Let's see if we can hold this time.
Okay, Ticknaldo unfortunately has a freezing screen.
Yeah, but he should have done it.
Yeah, he headed toward the dam right after he defeated the Ammonites. I think I can spoiler that.
How dare you? Nah, should be alright.
Yeah, I suppose as well. Ah, there's his back.
And Ticknaldo will now get his Samaria.
Okay, now Smirk is freezing. Apologize for that. And on Ticknaldo's side, now we see the Bomber's tablet.
But still a big shout out to our tech crew, of course.
Yes, the setup had to be pretty spontaneous. And we all should be glad that we have a restream here. Okay, now Ticknaldo enters desert. Smirk is freezing at this point. Shout out to the runners. You can follow them, of course. Ticknaldo is a quite big German streamer who plays a lot on high quality. And Smirk as well has decent stream up, so I guess he's always worth to watch. So if you want more random entertainment, follow the runners. And at this point, Smirk is heading into the Pyramid Ferry with our first bottle, I guess.
Right, it's the first one.
Yes, I didn't notice at all that we already got both 5-6 crystals.
And now Smirk on his second time on his way to Catfish.
He died, right?
Yes,
Oh,
unfortunately.
unfortunately. Okay, maybe that's why he feels a little behind and does skips, because he had 2 deaths already. Okay, Catfish without nothing.
Catfish the scamfish.
Yeah, but a cheap one. Okay, and now 5 new check at smercyd in the mini modem cave.
Yeah, for us in general. Ticknaldo wasn't here either.
Yes, that's what I meant with the new checks. So Smirk is doing our new checks. That's more precise. But nothing in, right?
Ah, shovel.
Shovel, okay. Oh, look at the quick kill at Ticknaldo side on the Lamolas.
I have a feeling the flute could be vanilla.
Don't jinx.
Come on, something has to be vanilla.
Yeah, you're right. A seed, of course, has to be a few memes. Has to have a few memes. And so far we had none, right? So water checks at smercyd.
It is possible for him to do ice pellets.
Yes, absolutely.
For a little dip. We got the Samaria.
Yeah, but Ice Palace is a pennant. It's the green pennant, but not a crystal. I'm not sure if Smirk will enter the dungeon. But it would bring him back a little, maybe, if some progression is in it. Okay, and Smirk ignores Zora.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think he heads towards Port Eastern, and with 500 rupees less, he has no money for entering, for paying the ape. And that is not Ice Palace, Smirk. Here you are. Yeah, and Smirk is doing this play. He really does not want to enter Port Eastern without a bow.
And the mirror, not to forget.
Yeah, well, at least... Yeah.
Yeah, for the quick combo.
Yes.
We need bow for 2, for both of them, that's right.
Well, maybe Smirk liked the combination to combine Pot and Eastern in the seat before, he decided to skip Eastern and Sasha and go to Aghanim straight away, which paid out. He was able to combine the both dungeons, but the progression has been on Aga, as I told before, and not on Aga, on Agina, and that made Smirk to do unnecessary Aghanim play. And probably, or maybe he wants something similar right now.
Got the icebreaker.
Right. So, and Ticknaldo in a moment will get his fire rod, which will bring him Turtle Rock completely in logic. And as we all know, Turtle Rock has always something blue, which could be the flippers or the flute.
Yeah, we still need 2 blue items.
Right. Will we see a double meme in Turtle Rock?
Got the bound jump. Ice physics at its best.
Luckily they got boots. Okay, let's see.
Who doesn't hate ice physics?
And Ticknaldo is doing what we expected. He enters Turtle Rock. Another bottle in Ice Palace Big Chest. Yeah, and Ice Palace is empty. 3 items are gone. And Smirk decides to get the green pendant as well, which I fear is his last chance to catch up in any way. Anyhow. Otherwise, it's really dire.
Yeah, but imagine now flippers or the flute on Sasha.
Sasha
That would be a big turnaround.
Flipper locked.
Yeah, okay, only the flute, you're right.
The flute is possible, right? Even the bow would not help Smirk. Yeah, it has to be the flute. Or Ether for Misery Maya later. But what are the odds? Yeah, and he directly heads towards Sasha to turn in the pendant. Has a few other checks there. Okay, Smirk really seems to like to combine stuff. He rather plays a pendant dungeon than... Did he turn in the green pendant?
Yes, he did. It was a full art.
Oh, okay. I entirely missed that. Yeah, and Turtle Rock has no progression for us.
Not so
Yet.
far.
But of course, there are a few checks left, and the Mimic Cave, of course, as well.
And the classical laser bridge flute. Why not?
Why not? Oh, Smirk enters finally Thief Town, which will bring him his bow. And what we have to mention, Thief's Town has 3 other items left, which Ticknaldo skipped. And this is pretty much a last location for him. So if Smirk decides to full clear Thief's Town and gets something, this could bring him back. Or at least closer. Another spot could be the Smith's Chain, which both runners haven't touched yet. Okay, and Smirk leaves Seastone. Ticknaldo with his favorite trick shot with a hook shot in the what the name of this room? Labyrinth, Dark Maze? Don't know.
So laser bridge, what will it be?
Another blue item.
Wrapping. Something blue.
Oh,
The one blue.
We had bombs, we had 3 blue items. There are the flippers. Okay, that brings Swamp in Logic, that brings Ice in Logic. But we have 1 item left on Trinex. And Smirk now with his bow, he can enter pot. We'll get his mirror there. We'll do Eastern afterwards. But yeah. Ticknaldo here with nice hammer strats on Trinex. Not the easiest from behind.
Smirk with big steps on its way to his mirror. With that little slash at the chest.
And 1 more blue item on Trinex. And a blue crystal as well. Turtle Rock, pretty blue today. So, but Ticknaldo has to make a decision right now with the flippers in hands, which are not required at all for crystal hunting. He has to make a decision if he enters Ice Palace or Swamp later. Has a few other opinions like the water checks or the Smith's Chain, but we pretty much we don't know anything.
Seems for Skywoods at the moment.
Yeah, Skywoods is the other 5-6 crystal, which will open the red bomb for Ticknaldo.
So this is not now a section for where Smirk can make a little bit of time. We know there will be not much left in Skywoods. If he decides to do something in Skywoods after he got the crystal. If he will go back for the chest. Doesn't do it now.
Ticknaldo could make a pet check later. Pet check. Let's see if pet dead. It's not, right?
Ah, that's right, he has the mirror.
Yes. And yeah, pet can have the flute and the ether, maybe. If Mizami Maya require the ether.
Oh, nice hammer game.
A flute on the pet could bring Ticknaldo in a quite ugly position, because he has to decide if Maya requires ether or not, in his mind at least, and maybe he go modes all the crystal the pendant dungeons and leaves ether behind.
And we will see the check.
Yes.
Oh, it's dead.
It's the single finger error. Okay, Ticknaldo, what are you doing? Water checks. If Ticknaldo decides to do ice after the water checks, no, he doesn't. He decides
No.
to do ice before the water checks. The gap between the bows will close a little, which is highly appreciated because it makes the race a little more tense.
We still have to keep in mind that we haven't seen Zora from Smirk.
Yes, you're right.
So there's a high possibility that Ticknaldo will do it after ice. On his way with the water checks.
Do you like the decision with ice? So he has so many options to do.
Could be the green pendant, what could motivate him.
Yeah, but in total, ice is 4 items worth and takes about 3 to 4 minutes to full clear. And the water checks are 4 items worth as well, and just took 1.5 minutes, you know. So the time item density is not the highest here. Okay, he saves a route from Zora back if he does not find anything there. And as I told earlier, I estimate Ticknaldo as a quite thorough player.
So at the moment, nothing new to see for us.
That gives us a moment to silently enjoy the seat. Oh, Ticknaldo, did you not forget something? Oh, okay, he has a big key, okay. Thought he didn't find it yet. Which is caused by the freezes, of course.
Yeah, what has to go the other way around? So both of them almost quite the same time again at bosses.
Yeah. A little pattern here.
Nice arrows from Smirk. Every arrow hit its target. Nothing in the wall.
Yes, right. I guess nowadays pretty much everyone knows that you have count to 5 and not to 6 on the first Ammonites, and then it works. So hammer, button, and count to 5. That always works. Red mail here on Ticknaldo's side.
But he saves and quits.
Oh, he hasn't done the South Shore yet, right?
Wait, he has the flippers?
Yes. Didn't you notice in Turtle Rock? So he,
No, I had. I noticed him, of course. Just like there was a little freeze, so I was like, huh?
Yes. I can feel you. It's so much items. I miss all the commentaries along. so glad to have a quite competent tracker here.
Red bomb follows next.
Yes, where we will just find the second bottle for Ticknaldo. By the way, no bottle turn in yet, right? Or did I miss it as well?
No, should not have been turned in. But chat mentions a good thing. Ticknaldo is now in the Dark World and will probably proceed to Catfish and then, of course, Mirror to throw around the waterfall.
Right. No, not right. It sounds logical.
And Smirk will enter the dungeon of the blue things.
No Catfish. Okay, he turns in the green pendant, right. This is one of these heats which are quite generous in the beginning and don't give the last required item for 1 hour and 15 or something.
Yes, we have just passed the 1 hour mark.
Right. Okay, now he heads towards Catfish. Maybe roads in the North Road checks.
But what we seem often to forget is that Smirk, of course, will get his 6th crystal as well.
Yeah, they
So
get to some closes, right?
The crystals are close. I mean, there's the feeling that he's a little bit behind, but now, as I said, both soon at 6 crystals.
Yeah, crystal count is one thing, but meanwhile Ticknaldo is clearing almost the whole overworld.
Of course.
But of course it is always possible that Smirk after Turtle Rock does the exact right call. Has not to full clear the overworld and is in go mode at the same time at Ticknaldo, if he makes the wrong calls. And the only chance for Ticknaldo here to get an item is Zora, because everything else we have seen. Did we see the waterfall edge? Zora edge?
Yes, just bombs.
Okay. Yeah, and if Zora has nothing, Ticknaldo has to make another ugly decision. Smith Chain. T-Stone back with 3 items, or Swamp with 6 items. Swamp, of course, with possible left side.
Not as scammy. At least only 200 rupees minus.
Some people may call this lottering.
So we are still on the hunt for the flute.
Yes, right. And Ticknaldo had the better early game, but now both are on a flute hunt and maybe on a medallion hunt. We don't know the Medaya access right now. Yeah, and Ticknaldo thinks he wants the density, and the density is on Swamp with 6 items. Which I don't know why he does not combine it with a purple chest. And with a Smith chain. But okay, it's his decision. And let's see if it is the right call. 6 items.
And the question with Swamp always left side, yes or no?
Imagine the flute on Argus and the ether on left side, and Maya is actual ether. Would be pretty funny. At least if Ticknaldo skips it at the first dip.
Now you're getting cruel.
Sorry. But I guess it's part of a commentator's job.
Another bottle.
And a map, that means at least one item at left side swamp.
Did all bottles had bees so far?
Ask me idiot things.
I'm not sure about the second one.
But it's a good question because we are still on Master Sword. And with this equipment, maybe a goo is not the worst for Ganon later. Oh, nice triple by Ticknaldo here. Yeah, he knows the threats.
And Smirk will enter Swamp as well.
Okay, if Swamp is the answer...
Still left side. Or wait.
Left side with 1 or 2 items left.
He
We have
goes
seen
back
map.
in again.
Yes. Ah, no freeze, please.
Yeah, now both at the same time in Swamp.
But what we can tell, both runners can't feel very good right now. Smirk missed the bow for a long time. Ticknaldo is looking for an item for his flute for about 30 minutes? 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's a long time for major progression.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing on left side. It was not the answer that we are looking for.
And if I'm right, Tiki has been on left side for one item. I can imagine that Smirk will skip that.
That would be a good thing if he skips it now.
Yes. And maybe do the Smith chain after that, and that would mean they are closer than it looked like a few minutes ago. The shovel. Have you seen it at
If
Smith?
it's here? No.
No. Okay, Smirk hasn't done the shovel as well. That had been funny.
Yeah, because I called it like 45 minutes ago.
Oh, right.
That's why I was a little bit hyped.
And where was the shovel? They got it early, right?
head is dead indeed. Only a single arrow there.
Speaking of errors, hammer packs have 10 errors. Oh, we haven't seen a mushroom yet. Another fetch quest without the fruit would, of course, also cruel. Let's see. Hope I didn't jinx it. It would be nice if you could fake mushroom. So if you have a powder and you go to the witch, you have a trick to turn in the powder against the item. Okay, speaking of powder, let's see our magic bit. Nope.
And the mirror for the secret check.
Right, and I can imagine that he will do the Thief's Town back after that. What kind of child is it? He hides bombs. Yes, and that is Thief's Town back. Well, what we have left, we have the tablet on the mountain. We have Spy Cave, where Smirk maybe is heading towards. Smirk left Spy Cave behind in the beginning of the race because he died on the way to it. And that's it.
Yeah, Ticknaldo didn't do it either.
What did Ticknaldo?
Spy Cave, he didn't do it either.
Yeah, right. It would be a new check. Okay, tablet, nothing. If Spy Cave is the answer,
It would be a huge turnaround.
Smirk would feel super behind because he could have it quite earlier, but it will bring him into the lead, put him into the lead. And it is not. It's blue, but it's not a flute. Okay, so it has to be Seastone, I guess. Or purple chest. Ticknaldo left it and probably wants to turn it in after Thief's Town. Oh, and Smirk is looking for the Lumberjack ledge, which he did not in the beginning. Okay, one item left. Yes. Blind seems to have the last item in Thief's Town. Unfortunately, Ticknaldo did a pet check, otherwise we have a pretty decent chance to get a blind pet pull here. And speaking of pets, Merc is checking it.
If he would have done...
No, don't freeze! Not now, please!
What a cliffhanger.
Okay, knowing Ticknaldo stream is about a minute ahead, and if the stream will come back, we will see Ticknaldo fluting towards Misery Maya, because on blind is our flute.
No way.
It is. What means no way? There are not many other opportunities left, right?
Because we didn't see it.
Yes, that's why I'm spoilering. Okay, this is.
All right, back at
It's Quake. We have Quake. This means go mode for Ticknaldo. Next question is, do we see a Godmire? But this seat feels like it is a full clear Mire today.
And sadly, no, Smirk is running away from his flute.
Yeah. I can understand it. He had a chance to do Thieves Towns back. He didn't, so the items are skipped, and so you have to last locate them. Oh, sad.
But he's going back.
Yeah, that would be nice, but he has an open Smith chain as well. Yes.
Or a lot of thinking now on Smirk's side.
What's going on? You have tons of stuff open. Oh, please, no technical issues. Come on, Smirk.
And Ticknaldo got his big key.
No, Ticknaldo does neither need a better sword or a better bow. Ganon is defeatable with only a Master Sword. It takes quite a time, but it is doable. And he will not go for a sword or Silver Sand. Especially because he has to clear GT later, and the odds to find something there are pretty high. Speaking of Ganon's Tower, after Ticknaldo clearing this Maya dungeon, you can put your numbers in. 1 to 22, you know the rules.
Big key guessing game.
Right. The tracker will give a starting sign after Ticknaldo has his 7th crystal in hand. Then you can put your numbers into the chat.
Right back into the fight.
Yeah, and it turns out Smirk's stream is offline. I don't know why. Let's just hope for a connection issue and he is recording his game, which will mean even... so if he ends the race, he will lose anyways, but yeah. If you're getting in this situation sometimes, just make sure before you start the race that that you make a a video of your play, and then you can give it to the admins, and your race will still count.
And he's not going for safeties. Or at least a green grew for the long fight.
He has a red Gur, I guess. At least he has tracked one. And with half magic, this is sufficient for Ganon and for the climb.
Yeah, but I'm thinking ahead. For the Ganon fight with the Master Sword, Silverless.
Yeah, I said Ganon and the fight. That is... Ticknaldo is a pretty execution strong player. I'm sure that is sufficient to him. And if not, if he dies, he has a flute, he has a mirror. He can go to the witch and buy some. Okay, Ticknaldo standing still as well. What's going on here?
Just for information, we don't have opened the race room, so they could be discussing a gentleman pause.
Yeah, I just opened the race room, and Smirk forfeited 5 minutes ago. For whatever reason.
Nice spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler, a forfeit is a forfeit. Usually the tracker will track it as well. But okay, maybe I
A little cliffhanger now for the end. Makes it a little bit hard for count for the big key. Oh, he was just standing. And he continues, or he starts his journey on the right side. Torch just with bombs.
the torch not a threat on Cast Boots.
It was 4, 5, 6, and 7. Decides to go further on the right. There's our Aoife. 12th check should be the next. A lot of small keys.
Yeah, maybe a little hint for tile room. Don't know anything about GT small key logic, but in my mind there are a couple of small keys required for tile room to be in logic.
The gold shield as a bonus. We still don't have seen any other sword.
What did I say about the odds earlier? No odds today. Maybe. There it is. 18, 19? It's 18, right?
Yes, 3 down, 18. Fish Blue confirms it. Unfortunately, nobody have tipped 18.
Well, there are 4 chests left, and from 18 to 22 it's 4, so 18 fits.
Ticknaldo has now entered this climb. We only have to play it down.
Yes, right. Nothing special here to expect. Well, I think the climb and the GT in general are pretty nice if the race is even, because it can flip the lead. But in this case, it's just...
Yeah, but no, you can see here by the Lamolas.
Just
Only with a hammer.
Ah, he saves magic. Oh, put away the mirror. Very nice.
Come on, we all have done it. Mirroring at the top.
Right. Would not be the first time. But okay, it will not decide the race, but of course it's not what you want.
Ah, we have a third sword.
The odds kick in.
Imagine now finding the silvers here at the validation chest.
Yes. Would speed up things a little bit. Nope.
No. Only rupees.
Let's make a little silver's guessing game. I say on purple chest.
I would say. Nah, I would say still GT tile room.
Well, okay. And you call me cruel?
Hey, I have to do my part too. Now we're even.
Okay.
But we will see shortly.
I have to construct something for Ganon, but I don't dare.
And it begins. That's a good position. And Dark World.
Well, that is not the purple chest, right? Purple chest counts to light world? I don't know.
Could be Spike Cave. Or did Smirk?
No, Smirk did Spy Cave. Checkerboard Cave. No, it's light world as well.
Maya shed eventually.
Maya Shed, I meant. Oh no, right, Maya Shed wasn't touched. Yeah, right, Maya Shed is possible as well. Okay, this looks decent. Yes, and keep your GGs ready for Ticknaldo, which will win this race and finish with a time of 1:34 and 50-ish, 48. GG Ticknaldo.
GG.
You won your second race. Well done. GG's to Smirk as well. He told in the race room that he has to go. Did not put any reason there, but I'm pretty sure he has some. Yes, that's unfortunate, but well, even if he had not forfeited, Ticknaldo would have won the race. Yeah, and I guess that's it for today, at least for this race. In this tourney, one more race at 10 p.m. EDT between Josh Bittner and Hitman on SpeedGaming 3. And yeah, that's the races for today. Tomorrow, maybe more. And yeah, Lars, thank you a lot for commentating with you. It was a lot of fun. Gladly more of that. And at this point, the last word I give to you.
Thank you. Also, GG's at the runners. Maybe they hear us. A big shout out at the tech crew as well with their wizard working today. Don't forget to follow the runners, follow our tracker Fishing Boo, excellent work as well. And of you, of course, Mahoney, big thank you as well. And see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.